Hello, evilslothman here, back for another vid. Yes, it's been interesting all day. Set out to spend as little money as possible, and I bought a game. A game that I actually probably spent too much on, because I saw a deal on Kotaku. Kotaku put a deal up for it, and I thought I'll go and get it off there, and I didn't do it. Saying that, it has been a struggle, because I went round Game and Game Station, and neither of them had this game. This game came out on Friday, and neither of them had it. And I thought, and it's not to say that it sold out because it was that popular. They weren't even advertising it. There was no space or anything for it, which really shocked me considering it's actually a decent game for it. The game I'm talking about is Tatsunoko vs. Capcom Ultimate All Stars. Now, I've wanted this game for a long time. I actually really considered importing the Japanese original. Just never got round to it. And I just don't know. This is the only copy I could find in the whole of Dundee, and I'm not even kidding. And it was $29.99, which I've seen it online for $24.99, and the Zavi deal had it on for £17.50. So why did I do that? I do not know. I was in weird, stupid head. I justified it to myself because I really wanted the game. Now, I was a big fan of Marvel vs. Capcom 2 in the arcade. I remember once, I think it was at Disney World, you got like free credit to go around the arcade, or either that, or I found a bus machine that kept on giving out free credit. Basically stuck on Marvel vs. Capcom 2 for about 3 hours, pretty consistent. I loved that game. I just loved the OTT of it, like all the super combos just going wah, and it just absolutely hooked me. And this is very similar. I've had a go on the first player, for arcade mode, and finished it, but it took a while. It takes a while to get used to the controls a little bit. The actual tapping combos are not entirely that difficult, which is good. It makes it very simplistic and easy to pick up, but I think there'll be nuances and stuff that I haven't really figured out, like baroque attacks and stuff like that I really haven't got down yet. But it is really good. But that was, like I say, the only one I could find in the whole of Dundee, which is not great considering how for sales of like a good third party Capcom title. But that is what it is. I'm just glad I've got it now, because I bet that sells out quick and becomes quite expensive in a few years' time. Especially like how you consider how expensive Marvel vs. Capcom 2 is on the Xbox, because that was rare at the time, and now I think it is really expensive to pick that game up. Aye. So that was the one thing. The thing about that is, I want some people to play that online. So if you've got a Wii and you've got Tatsunoko vs. Capcom, or any other game, I've got Mario Kart, I've got Smash Bros. And that, drop me a PM with your friend code, and I'll add you to mine, and we'll have a few games, because I really want to test this out. The two games I seem to have, the people had bad connections. I can't think of it being me, because I've got like 10 meg connection, 12 meg. It's meant to be 20, but it doesn't right get there. It's about 12, 13 megs. And so there's no way that should be stuttering as bad as it was. I watched a stream of I shouldn't say that. I watched the Royal Rumble last night. But Edge won. Yes. But I just don't know. It was a bit stuttering, but I'm thinking of people in here who will have decent internet connections, so we should have a few decent games on it. I've been playing with the GameCube control. I don't know what the actual Wii controls are like, and I'll definitely be doing a gameplay vid, and probably we're thinking Wednesday night. So expect that probably early Thursday morning, knowing the way I put things up. I'll be back about 10 o'clock at night. Alright. Apart from that, we had... Michael got a package today, which I ordered for him, which was the Sega Saturn, the Form 1 cart, the RAM expansion thing. So it gives you RAM and it gives you memory and multi-regioner, so he's now got the opportunity to buy like all different games from all the different regions for his console and that. So that came today as well. Right, the one thing I was just watching a video was at We Do Tech, and he was going on about how he doesn't like unpackaging videos and everything, and especially if they're edited badly. And well, I've had some bad ones, let's put it that way, my early ones. I remember there was one, I think it was from Japan, it took me about 2.5 minutes or something to get into the package. Yeah, we're not making that mistake again. But it was covered in bubble wrap. I remember it was like Famicom games, and Famicom System game. It was bad. But yeah, I don't know. I really like unpackaging it. I think it was the same. Lefaria said the same thing. It was like it's great to see people that have been looking for games and just finding stuff and see what they pick up. It's like usually when Xfile does these like packages for the day or something, that's one of the first videos I'll pick out and watch. And so it's just maybe personal preference, and I do really like it. It's one of my favourite things to watch. It was like I say, my thing getting into the YouTube community all came about because of watching some of the package videos that Luke Morse did, especially when he was doing like his hard off raids and he was coming back with like 2 bags full of like Saturn here's a twin Famicom, and it was just like here's this game and here's this game. Well, I have double this one game, they have a treble this. And it was just like, oh, they look lonely, I had to take them, and it was just like, oh, this is awesome. So that's what got me in, and it's just like, so that's probably my favourite little, it's some of my favourite videos. One thing I was just wanting to actually put out about was like a thought process, something that probably, I don't know, it could work, it might not work. I was just having to think about it, just throw it out there. And it was just like, you know how I was like Retro Gamer, I think the forums members, they have like a game a month and they all play it and then they all review it. And I thought, well, we could do something similar to that. I just don't think you could do that 20 reviews or something of the same game, because it'll be boring, because it'll be the same probably 10-minute video of the same game, and you're like thinking, well, yes, it'll be everybody's perspective, but that's probably not the idea. But it was just like you could have like 2 weeks for you to either pick up the game or if you could use emulation, but preferably get the actual proper game, then maybe a week to play through it, and then last week to review it. Now there's 2 ways I'm thinking. There's one just thought on the fly there. The first, I was thinking you could have like a discussion on Messenger or Skype, and you could have like all the people that have reviewed the game or played the game, and then just have like a discussion group and actually of that game. Or you could do it another way and have like a collab video and just have everybody like chipping in for like 20-30 seconds or something, and we just put it all together, and that's have it one collab video and overall review of the game, which actually could be quite interesting. And then it links it back into YouTube, and everybody else could actually see what it's like. Which, so I mean, I kind of lean towards the second part, but you get my drift. Just something to throw out there. Just see if anybody's interested. I'll leave it a comment down there. Down there. Down where? Down there. Old WCW reference there for you. Right. Yes. And the last thing, I just watched the Royal Rumble last night. I don't know why. It's like if you watch it in the UK, you're watching it from 1am to 4am. Literally. And you're quite tired and knackered afterwards, you can see. But it was good. Oh, and yeah, okay, so I'm really liking where CM Punk is going, but just let us say, just before we finish this, I know this is going to seem weird to American viewers, but we don't get Mountain Dew here, and you're like thinking, what? What is he talking about Mountain Dew for? Well, I was out on having dinner with my girlfriend. We went into this pancake place, and next to it, there's a shop in Dundee that must be doing like sweets, but the other thing it was selling was Mountain Dew. And the only reason I get excited about this is because you never be allowed to buy Mountain Dew in the UK for like about 20 years. It doesn't get sold here at all. They said the caffeine content was too high. It's illegal to actually make Mountain Dew in the UK. So they're selling 12 packs of that in there. I'm severely tempted, but it was extortionate. It was like £1.50 a can. It's like it's 50p maybe a can now. Even that's fucking extortionate, but that's by the by. Tax for you. But alright. I just saw that, I thought, ooh, guess a Mountain Dew. But alright. Coming up for 11 minutes now. I've rambled on. This is Evil Slothman out.